Welcome to the India Data Portal 2.0 and unlock India's insights. Here, data speaks and visuals tell the story. In this short video, we will together navigate the credit landscape in the Indian financial sector and unveil the loan disbursement patterns by the Indian scheduled commercial banks. Credit provided by scheduled commercial banks plays a crucial role in fostering economic growth and development. By financing investments, consumption, and entrepreneurial activities, banks contribute to job creation, income generation, and overall economic prosperity. These banks, the largest providers of formal credit in the country, are regulated by the Reserve Bank of India. Sourced from the RBI database on Indian economy, the Credit by Bank dataset on India Data Portal allows users to delve into state, district, bank group, population group, occupational group, and subgroup level statistics and trends. Each array of borrower compositions in these dimensions plays a unique role, collectively shaping the formal credit sector of the country. Uncovering this technological marvel is only a Google search away. Let the exploration begin. Please search for India Data Portal and kickstart your journey by going to the top right section and signing up using your Google account from the landing page. Please click on Datasets and choose from Sectors and select Economy. Now, choose the respective data card and select your preferred chart type. Decline the tour if you intend to take it later. And let us move to visualization. To create a pie chart, let us drag an indicator to the angle and then a dimension under color. Now, click on Configuration and choose a color palette from the drop-down menu. Once you've confirmed your choice, click on the Layout mode to change the width and height of your visualization. The pie chart illustrates loan disbursement patterns by the banks across rural, urban, and metropolitan areas, and shows metropolitan areas dominate the formal credit landscape in the country. In 2023, the outstanding credit distribution by population group in India was 58% in metropolitan areas, 18% in urban regions, 14% in semi-urban areas, and 10% in rural areas. If you want to see the trend for outstanding loans given by the banks for an extended period, a simple bar graph can be a suitable choice. From the field list, please drag the year to the y-axis and amount outstanding to the x-axis. Please drop population group from the color window. The formal credit sector has witnessed a more than four-fold surge in outstanding loans between 2010 and 2023. From 33.45 lakh crore rupees in 2010 to 141.98 lakh crore rupees in 2023, with a robust compounded annual growth rate of 11%. Credit disbursed by scheduled commercial banks at the state level serves as a significant indicator of financial activity and economic development across regions within India. We can incorporate spatial or any other categorical component and switch from the existing graph and see the distribution of formal credit in the states over the same time frame. We now go to the scatter chart. While continuing with the same indicators in X and Y axis, please drag the state name under color. You may use the layout mode to increase the size of the chart. In 2023, Maharashtra had an outstanding credit of 33.3 lakh crore rupees, which is 23.47% of the total loan outstanding of the country, followed by Delhi with 15.35 lakh crore rupees, Tamil Nadu with 13.25 lakh crore rupees, Karnataka with 10.27 lakh crore rupees. These four states collectively responsible for more than half of the total outstanding credit, 51.86% to be precise, in 2023. The distribution becomes even more interesting on a district-level contour. While keeping everything as it is, let us replace state names with district and place it under color. In 2023, Mumbai alone was responsible for 19.75 lakh crore rupees of outstanding loans, followed by Delhi at 10 lakh crore, Bengaluru urban at 6.5 lakh crore, and Chennai at 5.5 lakh crore. Together, these four districts accounted for a significant 30% of the total outstanding credit given by the commercial banks of the country. Transforming from a spatial to a sectoral analysis with an objective to identify the trend of consumerization of credit, we can switch back to the bar chart again, this time aiming for advanced versions by using additional features offered by IDP 2.0. Keeping everything same as before, we only swap occupation group with district name and drag it under color. Please click on Transpose to change the orientation of the chart. The stacked bar graph represents occupation-based credit availed from the banks. The loan outstanding by occupation groups in 2023 shows loans given to transport, trade, professional and other services, personal loans, industry, finance, agriculture, and all other sectors. In terms of the proportion of the total outstanding credit by scheduled commercial banks in the country, personal loans are at 28%, followed by industry at 25%, agriculture at 13%, finance at 12%, trade at 10%, and professional services at 6%. Now, to delve deeper into a broader perspective on how credit limits vary across diverse population groups, let's select the population group indicator and position it under color. Next, let's introduce credit limit to size. This adjustment will reveal the growth of credit limits across different years and population groups through a stacked bar graph. In this portrayal, the year 2023 witnesses a remarkable surge of 18.27% in credit limit from the previous year in metropolitan areas, comprising 61% of the total credit limit. The bar representing metropolitan areas visibly expands, underscoring this notable growth. Concurrently, in 2023, rural areas exhibit growth of 11.49%, constituting 9% of the overall credit limit depicted by a narrower bar. Semi-urban regions observe a strong 18.91% increase, contributing 12% of the overall credit limit, while urban centers maintain a steady growth of 5.77%, accounting for 18% of the overall credit limit. To observe the varied growth dynamics within the banking sector, let's select the line chart option from the available graph choices. Modify the x-axis indicators to year and set the y-axis to number of accounts. Then, incorporate bank group into the color section. Feel free to rearrange the axis according to your preference. In the line graph for 2023, it shows that the private sector banks account for 19.1 crore, which is 53% of the total number of accounts, followed by public sector banks at 11.47 lakh crore, forming 32%, regional rural banks at 7%, and small finance banks at 6%. Delving into the growth dynamics from 2018 to 2023 unravels intriguing variations. Private sector banks and small finance banks exhibit robust expansions of 174% and 189% respectively. Meanwhile, public sector banks and regional rural banks demonstrate growth percentages of 29% and 15% respectively. Foreign banks show a negative growth of 38%. These figures paint a vivid picture of the distinctive paths traversed within the ever-changing financial landscape. As we delve into the wealth of insights provided by the India Data Portal 2.0, we invite you to explore further, analyze and discover the evolving dynamics of different datasets. Thank you for embarking on this exploration with us. The India Data Portal 2.0 awaits your queries and curiosity as we continue to unlock the insights that shape our nation's holistic narrative.